Welcome back to the Computer Graphics 217 orientation video series. I'm here to talk to you in this video about how our modules will be set up for the course. Now, modules are where we partition the course into little segments that you can move through over a series of time. So in this particular course, what I've decided to do is set up modules on a weekly basis so that, for example, you'll enter the first week of the course and you'll know what you have to do during week 1 of the course. Then there will be a corresponding module for week 2. You can see that over here on the left. Now, my confession is that I have not yet built all the modules. I'll be building the modules as we go along. But what you see is that we have this header called the course. And underneath this header, you will see the course grow as we move through. So right now we only see week 1, which uniquely will have 2 links that have to be completed. We have week 1 pre-flight and week 1 by itself. So what I'm going to do is click on week 1 because this will resemble most of the other weeks in the module as we move through the course. So here is the week 1 module. What this module serves to do is the module structure serves to do is, first of all, give you an overview of what's going to happen during this week. We all like to know what's expected of us so that we can pack our bags appropriately, get out our maps, and set realistic expectations for what we can and can't do. So what I've done here is I've given you the duration of the module, so when it starts and when it ends, right up to the minute. So some of you guys are going to be racing towards that finish line at the end of each week. And that's okay. It's not wise, but yeah, you might end up in that position, and I understand that. But this gives you a preview of the hours of work, and this should be pretty consistent every week. The points possible for the week is listed as well, and then the expected outcomes for that weekly module. So if you do all the activities and read the text and what have you, you should be able to do all these things. Now, every item that's included in a module is there either as an assignment that you must turn in and to have graded, or something that you should just do to add to your knowledge, working knowledge of computer illustration software. So the conventions that I've used are, in the instance of an assignment, something that you must turn in for a grade, what you're going to see within this kind of indicated frame is this blue hyperlink in the upper left-hand corner. That indicates that this is an assignment, and we'll get into the process of turning in assignments. As you can see, the little pointy white glove comes up to tell you that this is something you can click on. We won't do that now, but that is your cue that there's something that needs to be done. This should give you a preview of what's happening in that assignment, what the goal of the assignment, or any other relevant information. In this particular instance, what I did is give you some instructions. To begin this quiz, click on the Getting Started Chapter Quiz, bada bing, in the upper left-hand corner of the frame. So as you can see, there are 4 assignments. There is the quiz, the next one is the textbook activities, the I'm Taking Illustrator Because assignment, and the Computer Illustration Skills Assessment assignment. Now, you're probably looking at this saying, but when are they due? I need to know when they're due. Well, Blackboard has this really cool tool called the course calendar, which shows you when all of your assignments are due, as long as your instructor has put due dates on every assignment and uploaded every assignment into Blackboard. At this time, I have not. But let's click on the course calendar and see what comes up. By default, it's going to take us to today's date, which is February 27th, but let's move forward to March. And you can see that those 4 assignments for week 1, the module which begins at 12 a.m. on March 10th and goes through Sunday, 11:59 p.m., all these assignments are due on this date. So what I would recommend to you is at the start of every module, as soon as the module opens, which should be at 12 a.m. the night before the Monday of the week, is to go in and look at the calendar and see when they're due, do an assessment of what the prompts for each assignment are, what the instructions are, and plan your time accordingly. I do not advise that you wait until Sunday to work on these assignments. You will have the duration of this week to turn in the assignments due on 11:59 p.m. March 16th. Okay? So I hope that gives you a good orientation into how the weekly modules are set up. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to put them on chat space or to send me a private email. Okay? Thank you very much.